Hi, hello, how are you? Amanda, Saint Artist. We're gonna do eyeshadow. First, I'm gonna prep my lids. I'm gonna get my blend brush out like I always do, and I'm gonna put my brightening on, lash to brow, and then I'm going to do something different. Today I'm gonna do a little something different. So I've got this on. Now I'm gonna go into my eyeshadows and I'm gonna put on the color Valencia. I'm gonna show you how not scary these scary colors are. So we're gonna put Valencia on. I'm staying with the blend brush and I'm just gonna tap this on my lid. I really love this color. It's such a good warm prep color. So I'm putting this on my lid, up my brow bone. Not up to my brow, but to the brow bone. This is just setting. So I put the cream on to cancel out my veins discoloration, and then I used Valencia just to set it because powders blend better on powders. Next, I'm gonna go into, let's do Sabrina today. This one, I like Sabrina. I've hit 10, any one of, you can definitely tell where I live. I've got, let's see, what is this one? This is Sabrina, and then we've got Rome, and then we've got Drift, and I love them. But I mean, I live in pretty much the same family. So we're gonna go into Sabrina, and I'm gonna put this up at the top on my brow bone just to add a little sparkle without adding, it's not glitter, it's not a high flex. So if you have mature lids, do not worry. Okay, we're gonna grab an eyeshadow brush because I think I'm going to need this end today. All right, let's get a cleaning tile out too. I'm gonna keep that in my palette. Okay, I want to do something fun, something wacky, if you will. I wanna grab a color I wanna grab colors nobody would ever grab. So I'm gonna go into and I'm gonna create my transition color, and it's going to be really simple, super basic. I'm gonna do the color Bubba. Bubba is a great everyday, you should have it in your palette for an everyday look. It's a nice warm brown. It has a bit of oranginess to it, but it's a warm brown. So good for summer. I love this color. This is a go-to color for a lot of people. I'm gonna grab a little mirror, and I'm gonna use the fluffy end of the eyeshadow brush, tap off excess, and I'm gonna pop this way up top. Now, Bubba is a color that is an easy standalone color. You can put this on and that could be your only shade for that day, is Bubba. It's so good. It's so pretty. Look at that. It's just go, get out the door. I just put on a little bit and I want one color that's gonna get me out the door. It's Bubba. And I put this on the outer corner and up on my brow bone because I have hooded eyes and I wanna be able to see it, but it also opens it up. Do you see how it just elevates? It elevates. So again, grabbing that Bubba, and I'm getting a good amount, and it's starting on the brow bone on the outside corner. So I'm going farther out, which will give me the lift, and it will make my eyes look a little bigger. And then I just build until I'm happy. So pushing across and out, not so much down, and there we go. Okay, let's get into something fun. Okay, this is a great transition color. I'm gonna go into another color that is there's gonna be a lot of colors in this one because I wanna show that you can take oddball colors and create something that doesn't make you look crazy. MiHija. This goes well with Bubba. It's gonna create a sunset look. So I'm taking the little end and I'm gonna tap on, put some pink on, tap it off, and I'm gonna go right down here. And it's just gonna halfway across, and then I'm gonna pull it out. This is just creating a little sunset, and then I'm gonna blend it in to that Bubba. That's pretty. It just creates this really pretty brightness. Oh, it's so pretty. I love this color. This is also a foundation color, so I get nothing. If you decide to get this color, I will get paid nothing. 100% of the proceeds go to foster care families, which is amazing. It's amazing. Okay, next I'm gonna do a brown. I'm gonna go into Philly. I'm sticking to some pretty good neutral colors before I dive into the scary. Philly is so pretty. If you like cocoa, this is just a shade lighter. It's beautiful, beautiful. So I'm gonna tap in and I am going to go under my eye here, and then I'm gonna pull it up into where I ended with that MiHija, just right there. And then we're gonna blend it in. If you're watching this, it turns out great. That's what I always like to say to people. They're like, well, they always look good. And it's like, well, I'm not gonna post a bad video. I once tried, I don't know what I tried. I think I was trying to do a Halloween look and it just looked so bad. I think I was trying to do a werewolf and I ended up looking like a kitty cat. I did share that one, but I'm only gonna post the good ones. So again, putting that filly down there, pulling it up. Need a little more, I think, over here. No, I didn't. Okay, pushing that in. It's such, I love this color. It's just so pretty. Okay, cleaning it off. And I'm trying to not say okay and so as much. I've gotten out of the habits of saying like, which I used to say when I was a teenager, and when I was a teenager. I was berated once for doing it. Okay. We are going to go into DaBaDee. I think this is going to, I'm going to be pairing this. This is going to be a stacked color. I'm going to pair it with, okay, sorry, DaBaDee and number 33. I think this is going to work out really good. And again, if you're watching this, I was right. It's an interesting color. We'll see. I'm going to use the little end. Now, when people see DaBaDee, they think Mimi from the Drew Carey show. Just because I recommend DaBaDee does not mean I want you to put it all over your eyelid. It means I want you to put it in one spot on your eyelid. Like maybe just the outer corner, right here. And I'm gonna push this up into that filly color and out a bit, just like this. This is not scary. It's scary. That's okay, it's gonna work out. So I'm gonna do the same thing over here, and I'm just getting this outer corner on the lid, and I'm pulling it out past into that filly. I'm gonna flip to this fluffy, and I'm just gonna tap onto it, and I'm really just kicking off the excess. I need to build this up a little bit more. And I have to be careful because I have hooded eyes. I can very easily go over a crease, and then I end up with this dart of normal skin. Cleaning it off on that tile. Now I'm gonna go into that number 33. Remember that green shadow? Right there. Okay. I can't stop myself. Gonna grab that 33, and I'm gonna tap over DaBaDee. These go, it just makes it this nice, deep sea green. It's so pretty. Okay, grabbing it and going over DaBaDee, grabbing it over DaBaDee, and I am going to pull it into my lid. So it goes from that DaBaDee to being all on its own into that green. All on its own without it being affected by DaBaDee. It's so pretty. Now we're gonna go into my second layer. I'm gonna grab the color, I think this is Blondie. Gold. This is a great look for St. Patrick's Day, which is why I wanted to show it. But you can take a scary color like DaBaDee and number 33. It's just so good. And I'm pushing this on the inner lid, not the inner corner, the inner lid, and then I'm pulling it into that number 33. Remember how I pulled 33 in? Now I'm pulling Blondie out. It's just fun. It's makeup. It should be fun. It should be. I'm going to clean off my brush and I'm going to go into Sabrina. Nope. Yeah. No. Yeah. Going into that Sabrina, that shimmery, that champagne color. It's so hard to see. Kicking up some excess, and now I'm going to get that inner corner And because it's such a soft shimmer and Blondie is such a high flex shimmer, it won't gunk up the inner corner. So again, grabbing that Sabrina, and I'm going onto that inner corner and pulling into that gold. Flip it to the fluffy end, and we're just gonna tap over it like that. We're gonna take a little more of that Blondie, that high flex gold, and I'm gonna get right here on the inner corner underneath, right there. It's just fun. Makeup should be fun. If it's not fun, you're not doing it right. We are going to do eyeliner. I actually need to tidy up any fallout. I'm gonna take the blend brush and we're just gonna clean this up a bit. I'm gonna grab my brightening highlight and I am going to get right here and a little on this orbital bone. And we're just gonna clean her up. Same thing over here, just cleaning it up. So good. I wanna get this fluffy end, clean it off, and I'm gonna give everything a good final just wash of nothing. There's nothing on the brush, but I don't want it splotchy. Just like that. This is just a fun, I mean, if you're doing St. Patty's Day, you might as well have a green eyeshadow. And I just thought it would be fun to just pop these together and see how it works out. I'm gonna take my Maybelline Tattoo Studio, nothing fancy, and I'm going to waterline the top. And then I'm gonna push out and flick up, push out and flick up, and then we'll add some mascara. I do like to push into my lashes when I'm waterlining just to fill them in. And we'll grab our mascara, Bare Minerals Lashtopia. That one's a little fancy. Just because I was buying, I think it was L'Oreal Lash Paradise. Might have been a Maybelline, I'm not sure, but I was using just a regular drugstore brand and I noticed I was just replacing it so much more frequently than I was doing with this one. I love this one and I think they are comparable. It's just the shelf life is longer. I had lash extensions and I will say they're short. They need some help, but that's okay. I'm gonna get a lash serum, but I'm using strip lashes. They are magnetic, so I don't have to worry about glue. I don't have to worry about glue. And I love that they just magnetize in and they come off and they don't damage my natural lash. Second coat, and I just really focus this at the base, and that'll just help grab the magnet anchors when I'm using these. So I hate that I'm saying so all the time. It's all I can hear whenever I say it. I use, they're Noir, but a little dainty, and they come with anchors. You can also buy extra anchors. I recommend getting the extra anchors. And I am going to grab I like to use a magnetic liner, and I'm gonna tell you why. You don't have to, you can get the starter kit. Get the dainty starter kit, it's worth it. It's 100% worth it. And it's because when you're learning how to do this, now I'm not great at it, so I like to add a little bit of magnetic liner and I do it on the lash line. I'm not creating a wing liner. I'm just hitting this right at my lash line. I'm not even making it perfect. I'm just hitting that lash line so that when I rest these lashes on the liner, it just kind of gives it an extra hold while I put the magnets on. That's it. That's the only thing that this liner really does. It doesn't go on nearly as well as a liquid liner, but it's not really the point of the liner. It's just to give those lashes something to grab onto, and you want 2 coats of the liner. Shake it with the lid on. It's not as good as a liquid liner, but it does do what you need it to do. So again, I just hit the lash line. I have made it a wing before, and because you're using a strip lash, I just think it gets kind of lost. Okay, we're gonna speed up the camera because you don't need to watch me do this. just for your own sake, get yourself a pair of tweezers, pick your lashes, you lay them down on your lash, and then you're gonna trim them down to fit your lashes. That's what you're gonna do. So we lay these on top of the lashes, and I just press them into that magnetic liner. This just gives it a little stick. You're gonna grab an anchor, definitely not two, and they magnetize to tweezers. Grab the anchor, and then make sure that the lashes that are attached to the anchor curl up like your natural lashes. You grab them and you hold your lash strip and they magnet on, and that's it. So we are going to redo this one because I didn't line my lashes up yet. So boop, and I'm going to turn this on, and I am going to speed this up, so it's going to take me no time at all. There we go. They are on. I almost hit to stop record because I forgot. Okay, that's it. They are on. Look at that. It looks so much better when eyelashes are on. I'm telling you. I do actually want to bring, I'm going to just use an empty brush just to bring this up a little bit. I feel like if I pull it out over here, it just lifts my eye a little bit more, gives it more of that cat eye without having to do a liner. You know? Look at how pretty that is. It's just this cute little peekaboo green. That's it. That's my eye makeup. Don't be scared of something blue and something green because they can make something beautiful. Have a great day.